Dear Lord, please take this tender rat into your humble care, for it was Wolfgang's fault. Well, good morning, except it isn't. And just leaving Liverpool, I'm going over to the East Coast. But I won't bother videoing that because it'll be dreadfully boring, as it's mainly motorway. Catch you later. Loaded up for travel. So, be careful around here. Never know what's going around the corner. This is where I lived in the early 1970s. The fantastic metropolis of Strawberry. That's where I used to catch the school bus. Look at this for a place. Anarchy, chaos, Stanley Ogden down this road. It was a wild place to live. Look at that. Cows in your garden. And this was the town centre. We had a telephone box, it's gone now, look, they only got a letterbox. And I lived in this house here. We only rented it. Here it is, my old home, and from the centre of town, which is just here, you can go to the main road up there or behind me, or if you owed money you could escape to the left here down a chalk lane. Once when we were little, me and my sister were chased by a pig from next door that would have killed us if it got us. Massive female sow that had escaped from the farm and got in the garden, and we climbed up a tree. Saved us from the charging sow that didn't gore my dad to death. Look who's this arriving now. Only his customary 10 minutes late. Alright. Alright then?
Yeah.
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 The old vicarage, resplendent. So watch out for tractors pulling out. You won't be expecting me coming along, or Maurice for that matter. That's what it's all about. Two old friends in our landscape of our youth, riding around on motorcycles that we could never afford in those days. Onwards and upwards, or downwards, or roundwards. This just makes me laugh. Nationals, look at it. Yeah, Maurice pelted with his stones again. Now, it looks like a church. A bit wobbly, but look, somebody's stolen the rest of it. You can't leave anything around here. You think it's just a sleepy place? You wake up and half the church is gone. Oh, weird. The rest of it must have been here at some point. It leans one way and it leans the other. That is very odd. Don't see how that works. Another old Lincolnshire lane. Nice to see there's still some left. Be there an inn or a hostel round these parts? One's got to ask. Jim lad. Thank you. This is lovely. My friend used to have a boat down here many years ago.
But yeah, every time you come, they've got more and more flow down there now.
That's the growth industry. They're getting paid. Yeah. They're building the biggest wind farm area in the world. Of course, in Lincolnshire, we're returning to the site of the Conisholme UFO mystery, which, as I've said before, my friend Sean has already narrated, so I don't need to. I can see for miles and miles and miles. Who says windmills don't work? Put the wind on that. I could be somewhat dangerous being under here. As I say, one of these was once hit by a UFO. A UAP, if you will. Well, so Sean told me. Goodbye, wind turbines. One day I shall return in my spaceship. Oh, riding around Maurice, such a joy in this landscape. You're so lucky, Maurice, you don't realise it. As was I when I lived here, I didn't realise it. Oh dear, just ran over a rat. Tying my rat to the railroad track. Used to call him Spot, but now he's Splat. That's the kind of people we are. I actually feel really bad about running over that rat, but what could I do? Oh dear. Another black mark against my immortal soul. Maybe I ought to go back and have a look. I've decided, in order to salve my conscience over the rat that got killed, I'm going to blame Wolfgang. Wolfgang, that was not a good thing. I'm sorry. You don't sound very sorry. Dear Lord, please take this tender rat into your humble care, for it was Wolfgang's fault. But he did not do it on purpose, for that rat was a suicide rat. It really is lovely around here. Hello, fields of Lincolnshire! So many of you. Good to ride a bike up that. You have to have some nerve to ride up that.
Yeah, here's it as a scrap.
Oh, you can see here. Oh. The hell, that's where you come up and over. Look what the yellow flag is. Things you come across. Before start, straight up the side of there. Amazing. Go on, Wolfgang. Woohoo! That front wheel up. Well, I've been riding for a couple of hours, and this is the first main road we've come across. Which is unusual in England. I don't like A roads. Always got traffic snaking along them, and then a set of roadworks. Then see, Maurice the same. We don't hang out on the main road for very long. Let's go and get some breakfast. I think we will. Bacon, egg, beans, sausage, please. Set you up for the day. Boys are back in town. Right. See ya. I don't know how many miles of these fenland back roads there must be, but if you put them all together, there'd be a few hundred, I think. And it's all this sort of landscape, just flat. Would have been marshes hundreds of years ago. It's been drained and reclaimed. It's not for everyone, but I like it. It's got a particularly huge sky. The surface of it looks worse than ever. Look at that. Woo! Your own roller coaster ride. Lincolnshire's best road in my opinion, unless you're in a car. Giddy up! Woo! Woo! Midville Church is calling me, but today I must go. Big land train. This is a little bit undulating, but nothing like the Midville Death Road. For these parts, this is like a super highway. Road liable to flooding. Is this a road? Hello fields, I'm almost riding in you. Fantastic. You can definitely round here hear the banjos playing. Ding a ding 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 ding. No offence people of Freestone, I'm only joking. My humblest apologies. It's a wonderful place. Wish I lived here. World War II museum there. We'll meet again. The old Plumbers Hotel. Looks like we are going to Freestone Shore. Hello cows. What a nice drink. So Maurice has brought us to our Airbnb for the night. How much is that, Maurice, a night? What's he charging?
About $19.99 a night.
$19.99 a night. Do you get breakfast?
But if you want windows in, it's double that.
Oh, I'll leave the windows for today. What are those cows doing? I didn't know cows could swim.
That's what I was going to say.
They must have swum across. That's home only to pigeons now. That's where your anti-aircraft gun would have been. Bound to happen. No health and safety, nearly knocked myself out. Boston Stump over there. You probably can't see it on the camera. Nice bit of meadow. Good afternoon, meadow. Near this place in September 1607, those later known as the Pilgrim Fathers were thwarted in their first attempt to find religious freedom. Oh, so this is their first attempt, the one that didn't work. Memorial reworded by the generous gift of the National Association of Congregational Christian Churches and the First Congregational Church of Wauwatosa, WR USA 2009. Wisconsin, USA. Well, anyway, hello Americans, that's where you started apparently. Some of you at least. Amsterdam, Netherlands. Alright, so Amsterdam that way, and Plymouth, probably where the Plymouth Brethren. I don't know anything about religion, but I think it's a mad fairy story, but you know, no offence to anybody who does believe. Plymouth, US that way, Plymouth, GB that way, and Amsterdam that way. Over that way, Boston, and over that way, Maurice. With a stone in his shoe, look of it. Cabbages, 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 cabbages of the fens. That's not me and Maurice, that's the predominant crop round here for some reason or other. Pilgrim Fathers Memorial. It's 1.5 miles back there. Oh, school's out. The fens. Cormorants, or were they shags? Probably cormorants. You don't usually get 2 shags on the same day. Gonna head into Boston now, get a cup of tea, and I'll catch you again next month. Hope you enjoyed that. I had a ball. Codger Biker and Maurice is out.